Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm proud to present my professionally looking resume, which I created using LaTeX and then converted it to Markdown and PDF, and also I shared it on a public Git repo, so you can access it and you can copy any ideas from there that you want, or you can even fork the repo and add your own information into the source code and generate a resume that looks as professional as mine. So let's start with the end result. On the screen you see the repo, and I'll also post a link to it in the description of the video. So if you scroll down, we can see the resume right away, because I put it into readme.md file, which GitHub uses to display on the index page of the repo. So you can scroll it down, we can see that it's well structured. It has titles of different levels nested into each other, so you can even, I guess, jump to what title you want, and you can also just scroll it all the way along till the end. And this is a Markdown format, and the other format is PDF format, and I created a release of version 1.0. We can open it here and then download the PDF, and we can open it with PDF viewer here, and also you can see that so the same information but a little bit better style, because PDF allows more styling options than just Markdown, and you can see this well looking resume here. Let's switch to scrolling. Alright, so all 3 pages, and now let's dive into the source code. Okay, I'll show the source code on my pie chart. So the main source of the resume is this resume.txt. So it's created in LaTeX and then converted to both Markdown and PDF, and there are also plans to implement HTML format as well, which I can generate from this text file. And I actually will give more details about my future plans for improving it, but let's walk through a little bit. So you can see here some defined macros. That's actually what I had to do. Unfortunately, LaTeX TextLive and Pandoc were not enough to satisfy all of my needs to make this beautiful looking Markdown and PDF. That's why I had to use M4 preprocessor to just take the source file, convert it to text file, then I can apply either TextLive or Pandoc to generate the final file. Okay, so you can access this from the repo as well. Let's show that it is available. Okay, src directory, and this is resume.txt here. But I will be showing it in PyCharm because it's a little bit more convenient for me. Alright, so here's some setup. I defined some commands here. So basically, these are directives of this define and this if-else function. These are directives of M4 preprocessor. So sometimes it's not really necessary. Some formatting are not available in Markdown, or Pandoc doesn't really pick it well and create some kind of weird Markdown which is not readable. I mean, readable as a plain text as well. So I'll talk about this later. So that's why I had to use these preprocessor statements here. So I replace, for example, if processor is Pandoc, I replace this certain structure with a simpler one, just the text. But if it is PDF Live, yeah, it's actually PDF Live, right? PDF LaTeX, then I just use a more complex structure with styling, and there are a lot of things like that. You can see hearts here, I will explain later. So I had to put backquote into Markdown, but the backquote is actually already used by M4 preprocessor, that I had to do this trick, and I put these hearts and then I replaced them with a post processor which I implemented in Python. Well, so these are little tricks here that required me in order to have a single source of information that can be converted to Markdown and PDF. But apart from that, the rest of the document looks like a very like LaTeX document. So it's really nice. So I have some to-dos here, so I have to have some improvements to do, and I'll probably do them later, but for now it's good enough. Alright, so how it works with the Makefile. This Makefile allows to produce both PDF and Markdown here. And here are the commands. I use PDF LaTeX to produce PDF file, and it's produced in this generated directory. For now, the release publishing is not automated, but I'm planning to do that with GitHub Actions. I think it's the next step of the improvement for this resume. And the Markdown syntax is produced with Pandoc, and there is a post processor written in Python. I tried to use sed first, but unfortunately it was not feature enough. It's mostly easy to use for single line parsing or modification, but I needed to take into account a couple of adjacent lines. That's why I had to use Python for this. So you can see this src directory. There is a Pandoc configuration here, and I use this GFM format. This is GitHub flavor of Markdown. Well, I host on GitHub, that's why it makes sense to use GitHub flavor of Markdown. And not much more, like counts the width of the resulting Markdown. That's it. Let's open this .py file. So I have some formatting here, which, well, the Pandoc produces valid Markdown, which is renderable by GitHub and by built-in renderer here in PyCharm. But I wanted the Markdown syntax be also readable as a plain text. That's why I had to implement this post processor, which for the most part it just removes excessive lines, specifically after titles and between items in the lists. And also you can see here heart is replaced with backward. Alright, so this is Telegram logo SVG. I downloaded it from official Telegram website. So what else we have here? Let's take a look at the resulting markdown. So you see here it nicely have no excessive empty line after the title, and here as well, and there is no excessive lines between the items. Before the post processor it was something like this, which I didn't really like. Okay, I will just show how it looked like this, and I didn't really like that, and I had to implement the post processor to just remove these excessive empty lines. Alright, there is install MD that tells you how to set up the development environment, and also it actually refers to Makefile, and let's take a look at Makefile again. So where is install? I install TextLife, TextLife and Pandoc here. I also use pre-commit, which is quite important because I want avoid situations where I modify the source of the resume but forgot to generate the readme MD file. So we can just test it. For example, let's say I made a change here. Okay, let's put exclamation mark here, and let's see what branch I'm on. Okay, so I'm on main branch, and I want to add this, and I want to commit and say fix up. I commit a fix up. But what essentially it does, it just takes a look at, it tries to generate a readme MD again, and sees that there is a difference and uncommitted changes, and we can see them with git diff now, and therefore it doesn't allow me to commit, and that is very useful. And I created a custom pre-commit hook here, which uses the make file target, generate markdown, and then just checks if there is a difference in readme. Let's take a look at it again. Okay, and so that's why I need pre-commit. Let's reset the changes. Git set hard. All right, the last thing I want to talk about is my plans of improvement for this even this great implementation. So as you see here, there is a list of releases. So I want to make it automated with GitHub Actions. For this moment, I just uploaded it manually after generating the PDF file locally. There is a to-do MD. The other thing I want to do, I just showed you how the pre-commit works and checks if there is a difference in README compared to resume.txt. So I want to integrate that linting into GitHub Actions. So whenever I make a pull request, it doesn't. It runs the linting and tells me that I forgot to update the README. Also, I want to have an HTML version of this resume and probably post it at GitHub pages here. And also, as I said before, I want to have automated releases and probably have not only PDF version but also Markdown and HTML version there as release artifacts. The last thing I want to improve at this moment is I want to just post some links in the resume itself to different versions, different formats of it. And that's it. Thank you for listening. Welcome. If you have questions or comments below the video, happy to hear from you.